will get us started. She'll be playing with Genie Erokhina. Let's play pickleball.
Nice combination there for the 1 seeds, but really, Tamaryn Emmrich, she can roll a forehand, and Genie Erokhina can roll a backhand.
No doubt.
So I don't think that they match up particularly well from an athletic movement standpoint, but they have some shots at their disposal.
Point.
Actually, Genie Erokhina filled in for a sick Irina Tereshchenko.
Yes.
So I actually got to coach Genie a little bit at the MLP Las Vegas.
Oh, that's pretty. Did you teach her to fill the center when she's the left side player?
No, but I do believe that ball was in.
Oh, that ball's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ball, like, I mean, this,
Yeah.
again, we love our bird's eye perch up above, but I'm seeing that in with the close call here.
The alcohol is overturned. The ball was in. 2 timeouts remaining. 2 timeouts remaining. We'll resume play at 2:01. Time in. 2:01.
Wow,
Point.
swing and not a miss, a deflection.
Yeah, tough break after a very nice shot, but that's the world-class defense from Catherine Parenteau. Just put another ball back in play, good things happen.
123 and 2, don't lie. Okay, what in the world was that?
Talking about off balance, weird shot. We have mentioned the breeze a couple times. I'm sure it had something to do with it.
Side out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to deter Catherine.
No.
As they foot on gas for these two. They like to
0-3-1.
play very aggressive. And, of course, Catherine Parenteau with that Annalie Waters backup. Free reign to speed that ball up.
Point. One 3-1.
That's a phenomenal backhand counter, and Tamaryn Emmrich does have that. I talked about the forehand roll, the backhand counters. They're 2 very important qualities for a right side player.
2-3-1. Second serve.
All right, didn't work out, but I like that. Looking for some early point chaos. Genie Erokhina and Tamaryn Emmrich. And Tamaryn Emmrich also played some nice ball for the Frisco Pandas.
She sure did.
They snuck into the playoffs, weren't able to win their first round, but she was a big part of that.
Hey, AL, we're being awkward over here. Let us reset for a second. Did you see what Catherine and I just did? Just throw that on the ground. Oh, that isn't fair.
Point.
It just isn't.
And look what we have here. It's nice. You mentioned Major League Pickleball, Mark Moulton, the Dallas
4-2-1.
Flash, terrific ownership group. He has his own tent and his own cabana up there, and J-Dub and Georgia are parts of that team heading on in the playoffs. Come on up and have a scrumptious buffet afterwards. So it carries over from MLP to PPA. Love to see it.
Point.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Timeout receivers. 6-2-1.
Firing, one struggling. They put it together. I agree with you. They are right up there to give anyone problems.
Point.
Oh, big swing As Genie Erokhina was moving forward. Got to shorten that up a little bit, especially when you're off balance and moving.
7-2-1. Second serve.
We saw AL Dub really experimenting with the serve over the last several tourneys. We're going to keep an eye on if we see some of the fun stuff still.
That's delicate.
I mean, that's just...
Point.
To be in full gallop.
Yep.
And just short hop it and come forward like she never hit the ball is obscene.
Yeah,
8-2-2.
it's easy game, right, Dave?
And there's the threat of Anna Leigh Waters. Folks, move, because even if you don't get the ball, you get points.
Ball didn't come up. But last time I saw this team play, Catherine was looking to poach a little bit more.
Yes.
So always tinkering.
10-2-2.
Uh-oh. The 1-e is loose. Oh, just didn't have room for the ATP walk-off that you know she desperately wanted.
Oh, yeah, she absolutely did.
Hits the post. I think she might have, she might have plowed into a referee there, just because huge roll from Genie coming across. Just couldn't come up with it on the 2-box there. Pickleball Central.
Yeah, you know she wants to keep that second hand on there for that particular shot. I don't think the situation allowed for it, though.
Did not.
Side out.
Wind starting to whip a little more, but it's more gusty. I like sustained wind as a player more than this.
10-2-1.
Quick work for the top seed, Anna Leigh Waters, Catherine Parenteau.
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty. Sup, future me. And no bunions. How?
Lapiplasty. Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
0-0-2.
But we will find out.
I mean, their answer is we did everything we could, Dave and Adam.
Everything. Genie played a big left. Tammy Emmrich had some nice backhand counters,
1-0-2.
and they lose the point somehow.
Point.
It's just so good from Genie Erokhina, and again, they lose the point.
2-0-2.
That's nice from Tammy there. There we go. Gets the counter to stay in down the line.
And kind of trying to get a little cheer, a little energy going from the crowd, as it absolutely was a fantastic counter. She's very good sliding to her right with that two-handed backhand. I mentioned it a couple times, but it needs to be mentioned.
Second serve. 0-2-2.
Little finesse with a little side spin.
Yes.
That was the key.
Yeah, I think if that's just full-on slice, Genie Erokhina might be there in a better position to execute. So that was a great combination of things working in Annalie's favor.
Oh my, on the run. Magnifique, Tamaryn. Well, look at that shot.
Yeah, so good. And just one of those rare disadvantages for having a healthy roll is that it does carry too far sometimes.
The wind is blowing in that direction as well, so that gave it a little extra oomph.
Point.
Yeah, they just find a way to get in, just from scrambling to the kitchen line with ease.
Foot fault. Point.
Foot fault?
Foot fault, but unfortunately for Tammy and Genie on them.
On them.
Yes. 5-0.
5-0-1. Second serve.
It's always going to be a heat check with this team.
That's right. Always talk about those special skill sets.
5-0-2.
So she's going to have to do that 3 or 4 more times before I'm going to question anything that she does.
Because she speeds it up, cross court, keeps it in play. Winner, clean.
Yeah, clean.
$6-0-2. Side out.
So same problem with that ATP earlier is the wind is absolutely pulling that ball away from AL Dub. Couldn't get there.
0-6-1.
And what you said moments ago, Dave, is absolutely true. It is not consistent. And I'm talking about the wind. I'm not talking about it.
No, her poaching is very consistent usually. Just okay, Grandma and Grandpa Waters out there.
0-6-2.
Adam is not questioning that. What a, oh man, that looked like it had a chance from Genie there, but does not. 17 of the first 19 to the top seed, and they've got the ball back.
Point.
Yeah, and this is just a nightmare for Erokhina and Emmrich. Like, this is their first match, so you're not even getting, like, they want to terrorize.
Point.
And Genie Erokhina just pivots around like, I'm out of answers now.
Well, right. I mean, I don't have enough fingers to say how many quality points Genie Erokhina has played, and I think she's only won 1 or 2 of them.
8-0-1.
8-0.
Just stick with it. All you can do is stick with it and hope.
Point.
And now 9, and it's not fun finding out what the bar is, but the bar is 123-2. That is the bar, and this is what it looks like.
Timeout receivers, 9-0-1.
So they're going to take a timeout here. We will take one as well.
And that ability to be locked in at all times.
Time in, 9-0-1.
If they get out of this one. And they do. My goodness gracious, somebody hide the keys because they always find the lock.
Match point.
Match and pickle point here.
Second serve. Match point. 10-02. Side out.
All right.
And they love putting zeros on the other team. So you are on notice when it gets to this point. So good hold of 2 match points against by Tammy and Genie.
Second serve.
Come on, Emmrich and Erokhina.
Wow.
I'm neutral up here, but I'm pulling for you to get on the scoreboard right now.
0-10-2.
Well, they swung from their shoe
yes.
tops to get there. It just didn't happen. Another
Match
try
point.
right here for CP and AL
10-01.
Dub.
Point game.
124-2 and rolling into the quarters are Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau.